2021 Infiniti QX60 Redesign, Interior, Price and Release Date. In 2018, the Infiniti QX60 came in 4th place in the most selling cars. So, in order to climb up the first place, the company will release a new generation. It is 2021 Infiniti QX60. And like the previous generation, the latest generation of Infiniti QX60 is a mid-SUV car with 3 rows of seats. For this upcoming new car, the company will prepare a lot of new things and innovations. With all of the car's updates, the company and the developer hope it can be more competitive in the market. 2021 Infiniti QX60 Redesign. One of the parts that are updated in the newest Infiniti QX60 is its design. Both the exterior and interior get a new design. For the exterior, this car will adopt a new front fascia that will make it more rugged. This car also will be made to look more muscular to add aggressive vibes. Moreover, the company will make this car's nose so it will look more aerodynamic by changing the facelift. The change also appears in the wheels as they will be larger than before. The company plans to update the exterior, not only its appearance but also the function. That way, Infiniti QX60 will look more aesthetic. The exterior of the newest Infiniti QX60 is not the only one that changes. The interior of this car also gets a redesign. The first thing that not failed to notice is how the cabin becomes more spacious if it compares to the old one. The cabin uses the latest leatherette upholstery like with the old generation. And that's what makes this car is very comfortable. A few choices of interior color is also a thing that the company offers to consumers. And talk about the color, the exterior also is painted in the color that brings fresh shades. Engine specs and trims level. While it is important to change the appearance of the car so it will look more enticing, the car's performance can't be forgotten. That's because if the car's performance is satisfying. And so, the newest QX60 will make some changes regarding the performance of the car. Engine. The 2021 Infiniti QX60 will adopt 3.5 liters and V6 mated of the engine. This will bring 295 horsepower and 270 feet of torque. Also, there will be a powerful all-wheels that capable to sprint up to 60 miles per hour in less than 8 seconds. And that is thanks to a CVT transmission with the D-step logic system. There is also the towing capacity of this Infiniti QX60. There will be no worries regarding it as this car can tow up to 5,000 pounds. That's why, the Infiniti QX60 can bring a lot of luggage. And if talking about the downside of this car, maybe it's the fact that this car will not use a hybrid model anymore. Configurations. Infiniti QX60 also provides 3 trims levels. It is Pure, Luxe, and Limited. Each of the trims will have their own characteristics. The first is the Pure model as the basic version of this car. The Pure model has an 8-way adjustable driver's seat. There are also 8 USB ports and the base audio with 6 speakers. Move to the Luxe model. It is a midway version. The difference between the Pure model and the Luxe models are the speakers. If the Pure model has 6 speakers, then the Luxe model has 13 speakers. And instead of using base audio, the Luxe model will use Bose sound. Also, the roof rails of this car will be standard. And in the Luxe model, meanwhile, the front row has heating, the leather seats are optional. The last trim of Infiniti QX60 is the Limited model. All the things that are in the Luxe model will be available in the Limited model. The things that differ the Limited mode from the Luxe is that the position of heating. Instead of placing it in the first row, the heating in the Limited model is in the second row. Meanwhile, in the first row, the ventilation is added in the buckets. Standard features. If talking about the cars, it will not complete without discussing the features they own. And that also works for the latest generation of Infiniti QX60. This car has features such as the trial of the Sirius XM travel package, a new generation of in-touch infotainment, USB port, voice command, and more. All of these features are already standard. So the consumers don't have to buy the higher trims to enjoy all of these features. Meanwhile, Bose audio system, heated front, multiple zone climate, and captain's chairs are the features that only available in the higher trims. 2021 Infiniti QX60 price and date release. The company will release the newest generation in the final quarter of 2020. And the price that has to be paid in order to afford this car approximately $50. But this price is for the base model. For the higher model, it cost more money. Moreover, the Limited model with the FWD setup and all the upgrades will cost more than $60. As a mid-SUV, the latest QX60 will compete against the cars in the same class such as Acura MDX, Lexus RX, Lincoln Aviator, and Cadillac XT6. At the end of the competition, we will see who will become out as the top of mid-SUV cars. The 2021 Infiniti QX60 is developed by the company so it can surpass the older generation of QX60. All of the updates that the developer conducts in this car are for the sake of being at the top.